I can't believe you're going to tell me how to cut an onion. Are you cutting one currently?
No.
No.
That's what I do, though, when I cut an onion.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what
Like,
this is.
yes. And certain onions, and I can never remember. I think it's the white onion that's worse. I think. Is that right, Scott?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
there's one that I cut, and man, I'm just like, I can't see what's happening, and usually I think it's the white onions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have tried everything. I've tried to wear sunglasses because I had heard that was a way. It does not work.
No.
Because it's almost like, in a cartoon, like a gray fog will just encircle your entire head and get into your, and that's the way it feels because I'm like, whoa, okay, no.
Yeah.
So do you know how to cut an onion to not do that?
Well, I was reading. Apparently, there's a trick. If you get the sharpest knife on your cutting board,
Okay.
and you cut it really, really slow, it's supposed to minimize the
watering effect?
Yeah. I have yet to try it, but it gives me hope.
See, my thing would be exactly the opposite. I don't know that I've tried this.
Oh, yeah, do it fast,
but just
get out of the way.
and out. So do you have any tricks, Scott?
I heard somewhere that if you take a wet paper towel and lay it somewhere near where you're cutting the onion will be attracted by the moisture in the paper towel, and you won't cry.
What?
The
There's
onion's
a correlation between a wet paper towel and an onion. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm curious.
Was it like, hey, girl, hey? Can I put a wet dog there instead? Would that
Ew.
work rather than not on the cutting board?
You would probably smell it more than the onion.
You know what? It might be better. It might be. I don't know.
Michelle, she said if you put the onion in water for a couple minutes before you cut it, it won't make you cry.
Okay, I'm
So
going to try
I guess
that.
you give it a bath.
Okay.
And then Tony,
Yeah.
he said if you keep your mouth closed while you're cutting it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see that process. Scott, you think?
I don't. Do you have to hold your breath too?
Do you have to
Or
close
is
your
it just
eyes?
the mouth?
I don't know. He just says, he said, I know when you're talking and you're cutting an onion, it'll make you cry.
Okay.
So-
we're going to try this. Because I
Yeah.
feel like onions are going to be cut this weekend because you're going to be probably grilling out. Maybe a hamburger, hot dog, something like that, okay? But the My His Radio app and the open mic, we're going to look like Doc from Back to the Future, and I love this.
Good morning, everybody. Well, I would say if you try to cut onions with your goggles on, that should help you.
I love that.
Tracy said that it'll help if you hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth, like if you have a brain freeze.
Oh, yeah, because I suck my thumb when I have a brain freeze, and that helps. So it's kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we've heard. Wear goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth. All right, now let's see what else we find out.
Good morning, this is Jill. I found out that if I put the onion in the freezer for about 9 to 12 minutes before I cut it, I don't cry nearly as much. Thank you for what you do. Stay safe and keep praying.
All right, we're going to keep praying, and thank you for that. Okay, put the onion in the freezer.
Keep them cold, I guess.
Okay, so that's another tip. What else you got?
So Shannon, she said just hold a toothpick in your mouth.
Okay.
And Ashley said that she thinks her contacts protect her because when she cuts the onion with her glasses on.
It gets up underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and it can't do that with contacts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. All right, so now we're wearing contacts, tongue at the roof of our mouth,
With
onion in the freezer
With a toothpick.
with a toothpick. Okay. All right, going back to I'm trying to keep track. My His Radio app, the open mic.
I am a retired chef, so I'm going to try to help you with this onion thing. The only way really to not cry when cutting any kind of onion is the knife. It has to be extremely sharp to go through the onion really quick. The sharper the knife, you won't cry, promise.
Okay, sharp knife now on top of all of this. So let me just tell you what I did. I put a picture of me into Chat GPT.
Oh, yes.
And
How fun.
I asked AI to put me in a hazmat suit with the goggles, with a sharp knife, and yeah. So we'll be cutting onions.
I like how it's pink.
And well, I asked it to make my hazmat suit pink. I don't know if you can do that really, but So now we all know how to cut an onion
Yep.
without crying.